after booty after booty. I see her throwing that thing back.
Yo, it's your boy DG and welcome your beautiful faces to my first ever reaction. Hopefully, once this channel blows up, we will start a new reaction channel. I'll do ODG Reacts. As I said on my Instagram, if you don't find my Instagram, make sure to find me on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure to find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And yeah, that's all the platforms I need. Also, subscribe to this channel if you already haven't. Join the Dog Squad. And yeah, let's hop into this first reaction. I've already seen the first, 19 seconds? Because I tried to do some test runs. So there's going to be a lot of editing in this one probably. Because this is kind of explicit if you say so. So do be warned.
All I see is booty after booty after booty. I see her throwing that thing back.
I failed to mention, if you didn't read the title, it says two boys, one girl. V-card. That's self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to explain that, right?
Just like my 3 boys, 1 girl video, this story takes place in my junior year of high school. I don't know what it was about my junior year that made me dripped out to death, but it was a great year. I was cool with everyone. My confidence was 10 times higher than it was last year. My box grew to the perfect height. I was on top of the world. Everything was great. Until Carmen hit me up. Now, before we get deeper into this story, let me tell you guys and girls about...
I'm sorry to pause again, but shout out to Stanley Animations. I've been subscribed to him for about a month now. I haven't really watched him a lot, so I haven't watched a lot of reaction. I haven't watched a lot of his reactions. I haven't watched a lot of his animations. So if you guys want me to react to more of his animations, then I'll gladly go check more of them out because I definitely enjoy his stories. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny I chose this one for my first reaction now. We're gonna move on.
Carmen. She is the baddest female I have ever met in my life till this day. Carmen could be the mother to my 4 imaginary D1 babies
to this
right
day.
Now. And look, I want you guys to understand, I don't have a type. I can appreciate every girl for whatever characteristics she may have. Whether she is light-skinned, dark-skinned, Hispanic, or Asian, I love my brown skins and I love my Caucasians. It don't matter to me. If you're bad, you're bad. Period. But even though I don't have a type, I do have a preference. Everybody has a preference, and if they say they don't, they're lying. And mine is light skin plus curly hair. Oh my God. It just does something to me.
Especially if they're a little bit
easily matched.
Especially if they're a little bit dark light skin, like, you know, like very close to brown. It hit different.
Those criterias. She was just beautiful. And don't even get me started on her body. If a Coca-Cola bottle and the hourglass had a baby, that would be Carmen. How are you blessed like this? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Anyways, Carmen and I start texting back and forth. Keep in mind, I haven't talked to Carmen for real in years. So the conversation pretty much goes like this.
Hey.
Yo, what's good? How have you been?
I've been great. What about yourself?
I've been doing well, and it's nice to hear from you. And it was great. It's nice to catch up with old friends every now and again. It gets to the point where we talking so long that I lost track of time. And before I knew it, it was night. Now, my friends, let me take this quick moment to introduce you to Proverbs 7, verse 6 to 27. Basically, to sum up what it says is, nothing good happens after midnight. And boy, were they right. God literally called it.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
And I literally did not listen. The clock strikes lonely nigga hours, and you can feel the mood in the room
You said
change.
loneliness.
My teenage senses were tingling, almost as if my body was trying to tell me something. I can literally feel that there is a different type of tension in the air. One that usually smells like lotion, tissues, and regret, but not tonight. Me and Carmen keep talking, and she brings up her body. And I'm not gonna lie, just the thought of her had me wiping drool off of my screen. This video is not shedding me in the best of light.
I might just lay here for the rest of the reaction. Let's get back to it, shall we?
I know this, but you have to understand that I'm a growing boy, okay? I need to have these experiences to prepare me for the future. But anywho, she brings up her body, but what she says is actually the opposite of what I was expecting. I always just assumed she was confident. That's just how I viewed her. But she doesn't like it. She doesn't like her body. She feels uncertain about it because
Yeah, a lot of girls do that. You gotta get them out their comfort zone, basically. A lot of girls do that. A lot of girls always like have amazing bodies and then just don't feel comfortable about their body. I'm not saying every girl does, but a lot of girls do. If you dating a different variety of girls, yeah, and you'll find out a lot of them aren't actually confident in their body. So it's natural, especially when you're young.
she doesn't look like the other girls, or this is too big, or this is too small, I'm too short, I'm too tall. The usual stuff I hear from girls nowadays. And to all my shorties out there, I want you to understand that you're beautiful. You're a 10 out of 10 on somebody's list, and don't settle until you find the person that you deserve. Nonetheless, me being the young king that I am, I try to make her feel better. I don't actually know what I said, but knowing 17-year-old cheesy me, it was probably along the lines of, Carmen, you're beautiful. You should be confident in your own skin. A lot of girls would kill to be like you, and a lot of guys would kill to have you. And if you ever start doubting yourself, I'll be here to reassure you and remind you how amazing you really are. Now, was all of that genuine? 100%. But I would be straight capping if I said I wasn't trying to win a spot on her roster. I'm basically silently yelling for her to take me off of the bench and let me play. All these other dudes in her life ain't nothing like me. If she takes me off the bench, I'm dropping 60. Like, do you want to win a championship with Stan Braun James? Or do you want to be a first round exit with True Williams? The decision is yours. Anywho.
That's another animator, if you know that.
She texts me back and she's like, thank you, I really appreciate it, blah, 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 blah. And as we keep talking, I'm wondering to myself, what made her feel like this? A girl as cool and as attractive as herself should have a lot more confidence in herself than this. And almost as if I typed it in and asked her myself, she types this.
I don't know, I just took a couple pictures and videos of me naked, and I don't know if they were good or not. I wish I just had someone to judge them for me.
We going back. We're going back. We're going back. I'm going back.
This can't be real. Carmen, the baddest female I know. There's no way. She's joking. She has to be joking. But what if she isn't? You see what she did there? Did y'all see what just happened? She was fishing for a compliment, and I 100% fell for the bait.
Yep.
And you know what happens when you fall for the bait? That's right. You get hooked. And boy, was I hooked.
Yep.
I'm over here bouncing off of the walls. I went and started picking out tuxedos for our wedding. I felt like I won the Mega Million. Now put yourself in my position. Imagine the literal most attractive human being possible saying that to you. What would your response be? As I'm trying to think of the right answer, all I see is booty after booty after booty. I see her throwing that thing back. So with all of that going through my head, my judgment is clouded. My reasoning is blurred. Everything is spinning. My hands, they're shaking. The only answer I can give her is I can judge them for you.
You see, I wouldn't say that's the wrong answer, but I also wouldn't say that's the right answer, but let's just see what happens.
Sin.
Oh, crap.
Immediate fear entered my body. I am not good at sending risky texts. Sweat starts pouring. I look like a fountain. My heartbeat is in my chest, doing the Cupid shuffle to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. I'm dying. I'm trying to calm myself down because I'm about 3 exhales away from falling into cardiac arrest. I don't even have health insurance. I was trying to convince myself that this was a solid response. Why? Because if she says yes, I'm hyped. If she says no, it's cool because I wasn't the one who brought it up in the first place. So even if she goes and tells her friends about this, I don't look like the thirsty one. It was a win-win situation, is what I thought. But I made one very small miscalculation. I thought my answer was solid. Her boyfriend, though? Her crazy varsity football starter boyfriend that I knew nothing about was not feeling my answer. And trust me when I say, this story gets crazy.
We reacting to part 2 right now.
What's good, y'all? If you laughed, smiled, or breathed through your nose slightly harder, you gotta leave a like on the video. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe and turn on post notifications for part 2. This is literally...
Yeah, we're going straight to part 2 now. Yeah, definitely subscribe and like, comment, everything on Stanley's channel, because he makes great animations like this. I'm telling you, bro. How many subscribers do you have? Yeah, we gotta get him to like 500k by now. He should be at 500k by now. Maybe past that. I don't know why he's not at 500k by now. Like, come on, man. You got millions and millions of views. I don't know why he's not at 500k.
Before we start, this is part...
Hold up. Hopefully the quality improves. If not, I apologize. I will try and fix that. But yeah, let's get back into it.
2 to Two Boys One Girl.
Wait, let me check how long I've been recording.
You do need to watch part 1 to understand what happens in part 2. With that being said though, let's go into what y'all came here for. I pull up on Carmen's crib and I just start making out with her in her room. I'm grabbing her butt, I'm pulling her hair, I'm in her mouth.
Stanley, you dog. Stanley. This is not what I expected at all. Stanley.
I sent her that message without knowing she had a boyfriend. And I am waiting on my bed for an answer. And you know that feeling of waiting for someone to reply to a message like that? I was scared. I was screaming into my pillow. I took my phone and I threw it on the other side of the room like that was gonna help. Y'all ever do that? No? Just me? Okay, cool. It's been like 30 seconds, but it felt like 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about sending her a JK text afterwards.
Hold up, let me see something. There we go.
So it looked like I was just joking, but the devil on my shoulder was telling me to commit. And after probably 2 minutes, which equates to 12 hours in panic people time, a notification breaks the silence. I reach towards my phone, and this is what she sent me.
Wait. Mondi? Wait, what in the world? Wait, what is that? What is bro, that is not what somebody read what that says, bro. I swear to God that says Mondi, bro. Or Monp. Like that doesn't
towards my phone.
That's just random,
and
but okay.
This
I just saw that.
is what she sent me.
I just don't know what to do.
See, now I'm confused. In my head, I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what to do? You start by going to your photos or your My Eyes Only, you pick a picture and you send it. But on the outside, I'm still being all nice and calm. But dog, I'm a teenager. I had pent up frustrations, you know? But basically, the night was spent teasing those frustrations and entertaining my fantasy. And by this point, it's past late. I'm getting tired. She's getting tired. So we fall asleep on each other. So no, I didn't get to see anything. My shirt was not the only thing that was blue that night, I'll tell you that. But as far as her boyfriend was concerned, he just walked into the room seeing us go at it. I'm talking shirts off, pants off, underwear, boxers, bras off, her straddling me, clothesless. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. He wasn't happy about us talking. I went to sleep late that night because I wasn't going to school that day. I actually had a dentist appointment. I was going to get my teeth whitened because everyone knows nothing's more attractive than a dark skin with pearly whites. So all Monday, I'm not at school. Tuesday, I come into school like it's a regular day. The birds are chirping. The ratchet girls are being loud already. The principal is fighting a student again. Same old. Nothing's
Jesus
changed.
Christ. Yo, you told me the principal was just stomping the mess out of a child in the middle of the hallway on lockers, bro? Yo, stomping the mess out of him.
I'm in the breakfast
Yo,
line.
stomping the
Then
mess out of him.
Nowhere, a group of people start yelling my name. Swear to God, this is what happens. A group of people surround me. And keep in mind, I still didn't know she had a boyfriend at this point. So all these guys approach me and I have no idea why. All of them are hyped. They're yelling, yo, Stanley, yo, Doc, oh my God, yo, what did you do, bro? Y'all know how black people be like when they're excited. So
Yep.
I'm trying to understand what's happening, but none of them are making sense. They just keep shouting like, yo, you messed up, nigga, you're dead. Oh my God, you're so dead. after a while,
I swear,
my
Black
hood
people are
comes out
dramatic
and
as
I'm
nuts.
like, yo, someone tell me what's going on right now. Keep in mind, it's early. I'm not a morning person. I ain't even eat yet. And on top of that, none of these people are making sense. So I'm tense. From the back of the group, my friend Wavy walks up to me and goes off on me. Stanley, are you stupid? Are you dumb right now? You gotta be dumb. There's no way you're this stupid. At this point, I'm past confused. It felt like they were never gonna tell me. But then my boy Wavy says this. Why would you text Shane's girlfriend? Shane's girlfriend? Whoa, wait a minute. The only girls I talk to are single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. I might be a lot of things like tall, dark, and handsome, but a homewrecker is not one of those things. I take a lot of pride in being a calm and drama-free dude. So I'm like, yo, what is this nonsense you're talking about right now? And he finally starts breaking down what happened yesterday. Yesterday, when you weren't here, Shane was looking for you. Now, I don't know what you did, but he was walking around with a vendetta. He was asking everyone where you were, and by the sounds of his voice, I don't think he's trying to talk things out. Matter of fact, I know he wants to fight you. Fight me? Fight me for what? Wavy tells me that Shane thought that Wavy and I were both trying to talk to his girl. So Shane took Wavy's phone and goes through it for evidence. And as I'm listening to this, I'm like, I bet. What did you do? Did you drop him on the spot? Did you hit him with a spirit bomb? Like, what happened? Wavy's like, nah, man. I let him go through my phone, and then afterwards, he gave it back to me and walked away. What? And what he said next was what made me okay with fighting Shane. I would drop that dude so quick. Wavy tells me that Shane wants to go through my phone, and if I refuse to give it to Shane, then me and Shane are gonna have problems. And I don't know if I was just hungry or if everything just got to me, but the hood in me said some stuff that the normal me wouldn't have said in that particular situation. This is what I said, straight face. You tell that nigga he's not checking shit. If he want to check anything, tell him to check his girl since she wants other niggas to check her news. I'm a grown man. What I look like letting some nigga check my phone. And if he got a problem with that, then I'm with whatever. And then I walk away. I was expecting everyone to be like, yo, Stanley, you're so hard. Look how street he is. You're so gangster. But everyone's face was like, oh, he's gonna die. All day, I'm waiting for Shane to pull up on me. Is he gonna be behind this corner? Or is he gonna be behind that corner? I was a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily for me though, he wasn't at school on that day. I go home, I am shaking.
You know he's absent,
Here's
right?
why. Shane is a strong dude. He is a star athlete, alpha male, high ignorance dude. But he's not that big to the point where I don't think I can handle him myself. The reason I'm shaking is the people who he hangs around with don't seem like the 1v1 type. But at the time,
Thank you.
I was heated, so in my head, I'm like, bump it. I'll fight all of them. I'm crazy. Do they not know that I'm crazy? Say your moon fumo yeah. You know what? Maybe I should just hit up
I'm gonna hit that one out.
Carmen. Since you want to be protective, let me give him something to be protective about. This is a real thought I had, people. I would never think of something like this if I wasn't upset. The plan was, I pull up on Carmen's crib and I just start making out with her in her room. I'm grabbing her butt, I'm pulling her hair, I'm in her mouth, and then I would have sent a video to Shane on Carmen's phone, like, take the Y out of your girl, this our girl now. But then it dawns upon me. How did Shane see her messages? It was midnight. I know for a fact he wasn't there. And even if he was, how come Shane didn't just call me on Carmen's phone right then and there? Something isn't adding up. When I realized that, I also realized I have not asked Carmen about the situation, when Carmen is the cause of the situation. I hit up Carmen. I'm so hot, but here's the thing. Carmen has all the leverage, okay? If I want information, I gotta play it cool. If I come at her crazy, she could give me no information, or even worse, false information. So I hit her up, medium angry, like not angry to the point where I'm yelling, but angry enough to know I mean more business than a Fortune 500 company. You feel me? I'm like, Carmen. And just from my voice, she already knew what it is. I don't say anything besides her name, and this is what she says.
Oh my gosh, Stanley, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
Carmen, I'm not even trying to hear all that. Are you dating Shane? Oui or no?
It's just complicated right now, and we're going through a lot. I just thought maybe we could talk. We'll try to figure things out, and maybe it would have ended up better, or we could have tried to...
Did you show him our messages? Oui or no?
No, I didn't. What happened was his friend Jermaine came over to my house and saw my phone and went through it, and then he told Shane.
What the why was Jermaine even at your house? And if he was at your house, is he a special ops agent? Did he hack your phone? Do you not have a password, face scan, a PIN number? Like what is this? You know what? I'm done. I got a fight to prepare for it. Click. I can't believe I'm really gonna have to fight someone I didn't even know was relevant until like 5 hours ago. And if you have parents of culture, you know that the #1 rule is never hit the other person first. That way, if you fight them, you won't get in trouble and you get to give them a good beating. If he punches me with his left, I'ma catch it on some anime stuff and I'ma Detroit smash that nigga with my right. But then I realized I'm more of a Deku than an All Might, cause if they jump me, oh yeah, I'm dead. So what do? You guys remember my boy Wavy, right? Yeah, I hit him up. If there's anyone who's gonna fight with me, it's gonna be him. I call it Wavy. I'm like, hey yo bro, they gonna jump me. I need you to fight with me, dog. It's gonna be like 30 seniors versus us. Wavy like, who else is joining? Nigga, this ain't a pickup basketball game, bro. It's only gonna be me and you. But I think if we work together, we can. Hello? Yeah, needless to say, Wavy was not washing up to the fight.
Wow.
I go to bed that night. I couldn't even sleep. I got a lot riding on this fight. If I lose, I cannot show my face back at the school, and I cannot come back home because my parents would disown me for losing. Go to school the next day. Birds are chirping. The ratchet girls are being loud. The principal's fighting a student. Everything's normal. But I'm on guard because I'm literally waiting to get jumped. I go back to the breakfast line and I'm just waiting. All of breakfast goes by and nothing happens. I'm thinking to myself, he's probably just late, or he probably gonna pull up on me at the end of the day, because you know black people are always late. So I wait. All my classes go by and I didn't learn a thing that day. I was so scared. And now it's the end of the day. I'm outside waiting, not because I want to fight, but it takes the buses a long time to pull around into the bus loop. I'm outside watching my surrounding area, waiting because I know it's coming. But nothing happens. Nobody shows up. Bus pulls up. I get on the bus so happily because I get to live for another day. I go to school again the next day. I'm like, maybe one of his boys was absent yesterday and he was waiting till today so they could jump me together, you know, like a unit. Go to my classes and all of that day goes by and nothing happens. Best believe I am moonwalking onto the bus at this point. I go to school again the next day, and this time the birds weren't chirping. The ratchet girls were quiet, and the principal was nowhere to be found. By now it's Friday. If there was any chance they were gonna run my fade, now's the time. I'm outside at the bus loop again, and I'm waiting. 1 minute goes by, nothing. 2 minutes goes by, nothing. 3 minutes go by, and I hear footsteps running up behind me. Immediately, my heart starts pumping like crazy. Everything around me kicks into slow motion. If you ever been in a high school fight, you know what I'm talking about. Boom! All of a sudden, my breathing starts going crazy. The footsteps are still getting closer, and they're getting faster. This dude is in a full sprint. Before I can even turn around, all I hear is wham! All I remember thinking in that moment is, this guy is about to die. I snap, because I know it's got to be Shane behind me. So I ball up my fist. I'm about to punch the SH out of this dude's name. I turn around, hand cocked, all the way back. I finally see the face of who just hit me. The face of the person that has been the bane of my existence for this last week. The face of the person who has been trying to kill me. And it was Wavy? Okay, let me explain what just happened. Wavy didn't actually punch me. In my head he did, but in actuality, he just punched my shoulder hard as F to scare me. Bro, I was full of adrenaline. I didn't know what was going on. I tell Wavy though, I'm like, my guy, you almost died just now. He wanted to scare me because he knew I've been on edge about everything. But he also told me that Shane actually hasn't been at school for the past 3 days. And I just want to say, Shane, if you're watching this, dog, you got so lucky, because I was about to go to prison if that punch would have landed. Nonetheless, I go home and I am so confused. I don't know if Carmen chewed him out for me, or if my guardian angel has been working overtime to protect me, but I go the whole year never hearing from this dude ever again. It's like he disappeared. A year later in 2019, I found out that they broke up. He ended up moving away, and Carmen ended up single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. But I couldn't forgive her for everything she put me through. From the messages about her body, the thoughts I had about her, and her boyfriend wanting to kill me, I couldn't just let all of that go. A true friend would never put you in a position that threatens your safety without you knowing. So to all my guys out there, stop chasing these bad girls. Stay focused, get your money up, follow your dreams, and these girls will start chasing you like Shane was chasing me this whole video. No cap. So needless to say, me and Carmen ended up going our separate ways, and I never talked to Carmen again. That is the end of my 2 boys, 1 girl story. Okay. We may have went on a date after that, but what happens in 2019 stays in 2019. With that being said, it's a wrap. Oh, I'm so happy this video is done. Fade to black. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you laughed, smiled, or breathed through your nose, just
I'm pretty sure it's the same exact outro over again. I'm pretty sure it's it. So I'm in my video now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my first reaction. I'm going to do plenty more. Yeah, this is probably a long one. I didn't expect it to be this long, but whatever. I'll make it short as possible. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to friends, make sure notification bells to know exactly when I post a video. And yeah, follow me on all social medias. I'll leave them all linked down below in the description. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, of course, peace. Banger.